Let's see what we've got starting out. Ooh, double dragons. We've already seen one double dragon match earlier. Let's get a second one here on stream. Taco
Yeah,
Cat opting for Fire Dragon over Ice Dragon. Interesting choice.
I feel like that's just to kind of compensate for the fact that unless you're on top of your game with Ice Dragon, you're probably not going to get the Ice Chains. And then there's also the recognition of just like certain matchups like Twin he's usually in the air. If you're hitting him with the dragon, you're probably catching his jumps, his bounces. You get more damage and you take away your opponent's rush then. When just trying to fish for something, he's not going to be able to stay out of this rush. TC will be able to create a health lead out of that. Twin's turn to try to close in this distance though and start poking out, looking for a freeze. Gonna go for a setup, but a nice escape for TC will be able to keep himself just barely alive. Another freeze. This one's probably gonna connect. Nicely done. Now TC at 20% health, he can only take like one more good hit and then he is just in death range. Twin has yet to use this rush at all. TC has a second rush available. He can KO with the full burst, but he's only going to get a shield break.
Ooh, Taco Cat holding it down here. Oh. I feel like everyone and their mother has been just on the edge of taking against TwinedFive0, and then they get slapped by a single biff and they just out loud they go, "Ah, that sucks." Ah, that was so close.
It's just yeah, you get so close and then you just lose it, and then the next round is just so much more difficult.
Ooh, oh man, that Biffler punish is so fast, so fast.
And with this combo too, it's just so rewarding. He got 340 damage off of that. Another 120 with TC just getting a little too close and taking the full brunt of that Biffler.
Ooh,
nice punish as well, keeping that height advantage so that Dragon is just in a position that TC could not reach.
Gets the grab, maybe get some corner pressure started here. Oh, counter grab. Evens out. One for
Seems
one.
more
Everyone
like he's getting some cornered pressure right now.
And then the Dragon takes it round 2, going much faster than round 1 there. Taco Cat thinking about game 2 already.
I'm curious as to where he's going to want to take us. There's a few stages that can be a little more rounded for him. I could see him trying to take us back to Buster, but that would be a fool's errand.
Just gotta people's gotta they gotta get out a notepad, a big notepad, big comical pencil to match their big comical notepad and write down, "Do not take Twin to Buster" in big comical letters.
Please ban Buster. Please ban Buster.
Please, for the love of God, don't just get it off the table. And they are going to Mazo here for game 2. This is our last best of 3 winner side for the tournament. Everything after this is best of 5.
This is definitely going to be a lot better stage for TC. Gives them a lot more room to breathe. And I know Coil's better at pressuring here than Lollipop, so I'd say it's overall a much better stage for it. But Twin is still just a phenomenal player, and the question is, will this stage help give him the advantage he needs to take a point, or is Twin just going to continue to stomp him down, mark him for death, and then catch him cold?
Getting the trampoline open there is just it's always so scary against Twin. He's never really fishing for it because he can play neutral on this stage really, really well without it open. But the moment it's open, you're like, how am I ever going to get within 25 feet of this man?
Yeah. Out comes a nice rush, but the Dragon just right between the punches will pierce TC's heart. Takes away another essential rush and just continues to give Twin a monumental lead and a lot of control in how this matchup is going.
Oh,
that catch!
Just steals that grab just a tiny bit.
He's starting to set a little bit of tempo. Out comes this rush.
He's trying to get in, trying to push Twin with that rush advantage. A little difficult, but he's making it work at the mid-range here. He's not taking too many risks. Gets a real good punish on that whiffed grab. And with 5 seconds on the clock, he needs to make a play. That was not the play to be made.
I mean, on the plus side, I don't think there was very much of a chance he was going to take that regardless. So let's look at the plus sides here. Took away Twin's rush. He forced it out. I was honestly looking at that as the best case scenario, because that means he doesn't have to fear it now. He can just go in, he can try to get that damage. He wants to press Twin down as soon as he can. But he's also got to be careful, again, of those bifflers, as if he's just letting things chill a little too much, Twin will quickly generate another rush and take away, like, chunks of his health as well in the process.
Oh my
but
god.
Here is that tempo.
Grabs.
Oh, I could not curve that out.
Aim. No way. No way. You're trying to punish Biffler at mid-range? You're crazy. Get out of here. Go home. Take a nap. Coming down to the wire. They're trading back and forth. No!
There's the freeze, there's the confirm, and he is going to survive! Twin could not get that up on in time.
One of the rare missed rush confirms from Twin. Grab, Taco Cat's not playing down. 30 seconds left though, anyone's game. Oh!
Okay. He manages to get it just with the strain of health remaining.
Yeah. Anyone's game. Round 3, no changes. We've seen the same sets throughout this entire... Same arm sets throughout this entire set here. Oh!
I mean, Twin hasn't been convinced that he needs to change his loadout yet. One win can happen, it happens. And TC definitely, I feel like he's just sticking with the good old guns for Koyo. The things that you're like, no, this is obviously what I've got to work with here against X opponent. And yeah, it's working out. It's not phenomenal, but it's giving him the chance to warm up to the matchup, and it's starting to give him a little bit more ground as he safely blocks that rush.
TC's making good plays here. Random hits in neutral, good punishes on wacky grabs in neutral. This is starting to look pretty good for him. Oh man, big damage here at the wall.
Ooh. He just needs a grab or 2 hits. That's it. If he gets either or, he takes this point. Twin now at critical health. He almost has his rush ready. He pushes him back with a swift grab, and that's going to be a rush generation. But he's too busy waiting for the dragon as he just shoots it out on the blind side. Look at that Sat Dragon's aim. Just... it was not in place.
And Taco Cat takes game 2 just narrowly pulling that one out from behind. We need stage bans here.
We do. It's a score of 1-1, the first of its kind.
No temple, no DNA. We're going somewhere else. Probably Buster at TwinedFive0's recommendation. Yeah. Why didn't he? I should have just started setting it up instead of even saying it. I should have just had it ready to go.
It's fun to go for those reads where you're like, alright, so these are the stages that are banned. I'm gonna just set this stage in anticipation and see if that's where we go. Usually they don't notice if you get it wrong, but if you get it right, you gotta just sit there with your arms full and be like, yeah.
Yeah, I knew Twin was gonna go to Buster. Haha. Alright, still same loadouts here, but we're just on Buster now instead of Moz. We saw how this went in game 1 here. Maybe Taco Cat's got the download he needs to turn it around for game 3.
I'm feeling like that Mausoleum win gave him a little bit more vigor, a little more energy, and a lot more confidence in trying to contend Twin. And he is holding pretty close to Twin, though that round is slowly slipping by. That open rounded stage really just lent him to have so much more room in this competition.
Yeah, he's getting hit by Dragon a lot more on Buster than he was on Moz. I'll say that much right now.
Sitting at critical health, waiting for his moment, but just could not see his way through. Finally drops his shield, and he's going to drop it just in time for a Biffler to slap him on the side. Twin now holding on to match point, looking for one more win to advance in that bracket. Nice bait, nice setup, nice combo! We got 335 damage off of that Ice Dragon hit. A good response from TC will give him a little bit more breathing room, sets him up to get that chance for a comeback, especially with this rush ready. He's going to try to just force things out, and he does get his damage.
Oh,
look at that angle, that
crazy
grab.
grab on that one. 60 seconds on the clock, you can bring it back, but if he just keeps running into damage like that, it's looking pretty bad. Oh, and
it is looking not good in any way. One final hit will take him down.
And TwinedFive0 takes it in a still very close set. That second game was a hot